the Weasley family tree from the Harry Potter series. First off to note is our key, which shows the different possible phenotypes and genotypes of the resulting individuals. To understand a little more, we can look at the bottom three individuals. Generation 3, individuals 1, 2, and 3. James Potter first is heterozygous for brown eyes and black hair. Albus Potter shows recessive for blue eyes, heterozygous for black hair. And even though Lily Potter isn't listed, we can see that she is heterozygous for brown eyes and is going to be homozygous for red hair. So what are the modes of inheritance then? We know it's not going to be X-linked dominant. Both traits, red hair and blue eyes, skip a generation. We can see this from Arthur Weasley to Albus Potter through Jenny and the blue-eyed recessive trait. We know it is not going to be X-linked recessive because it almost fits the pedigree, but a male cannot pass on this trait to their sons. As shown here, Harry Potter cannot pass on the recessive blue gene to his son if it was recessive. And we know it's not Halandric Y-linked because both traits are prevalent in males and females in the pedigree. That leaves us with autosomal dominant and autosomal recessive traits. Brown eyes being dominant to blue eyes and black hair being dominant to red. And we have three possible genotypes for both traits: heterozygous, homozygous dominant, and homozygous recessive. To look a little more closely, we can look at Arthur Weasley and Molly Weasley at the top of our phylogenetic tree. We see that there's one heterozygous loci and two possible gametes. If we wanted to understand the chances of any individual inheriting a specific set of alleles, we can use the multiplication rule, one of Mendel's laws, to understand their chances of inheriting an individual allele from either parent. To continue forward, we can look at the Punnett square between Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley. This one has two heterozygous loci and therefore 4 possible phenotypes. This Punnett square specifically shows the resulting phenotypes instead of genotypes. If we wanted to know the chance of any individual showing a specific trait, we can use the addition rule. We see that the chance of having red hair, regardless of eye color, is going to be 50%. And this is my presentation on the Weasley family tree. Today I would like to cite Mr. Hallweg and Miss Whitney from NCSU and J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.